First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports.
If my shit start lagging, I'm going to cut it off. Let y'all know.
This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the
If it start lagging, I'm going to cut it off.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Baker going to throw this right away. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. This one he stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now this defense for the Lions, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
A first carry for Rachaad White. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Mayfield. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results are pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Mayfield now. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Aleem McNeil coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get out to the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Here's 2nd and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Goff now looking to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Goff. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards that time for number 14. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Gone. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. To throw is Goff. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Again, Goff. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown Lions. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead at 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Options galore here, second and a few inches. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Lions 7, Buccaneers 0.
Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Trey Palmer, 46 yards. And the Bucs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's 2nd down. The Lions are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. That is caught. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Throwing again is Goff. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
At the 27-yard line.
Goff. This to Laporta, right side. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
That's good for the Lions. 1st and 10.
Goff now to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Another run for Gibbs here. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Coming in to put a lick on him was Levante David.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line.
That's another Lions.
Out of the gun, Goff. It's Williams on the catch. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Now Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now Goff taps this forward. That's a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Jahmyr Gibbs. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That's good for 28 yards.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
That's out wide for Palmer. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down. Palmer going in motion right. Now Mayfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Buccaneers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Goff. And this one is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And the punt kicks out of bounds, and they will spot it right at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Final play of the half, Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Well, it looked like he had him for a second, but the razzle-dazzle will not work out. It's second down. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. Right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man complete. It's Gibbs. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, here's Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action. It's Goff. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
On to give. Here's Gibbs. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Goff now looks to throw. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Now it's Goff. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 46. Mayfield to throw it. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Godwin with a nice grab there, and he's been a consistent weapon for this Buccaneers offense, although a bit unheralded. He's eclipsed the 1,000-yard mark for each of his last 3 seasons, and his ability to make plays on all 3 levels is invaluable for not just his franchise, but his quarterback, Baker Mayfield.
Throwing, Mayfield. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the 3rd quarter. Another big play right there.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Trey Palmer with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Buccaneers go up by 2 touchdowns. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Lions 14. Chase McLaughlin will kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Bridgewater now. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Here's Bridgewater. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. To throw is Bridgewater. He's airing it out for Williams. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to